What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 310 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlante. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
What's up, everybody?
We got the Ray Trace Durag Madrid Devon.
I will become a dragon slayer.
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Chandler Roberts.
Soon, audience will cheer as a little blonde girl gets shot in the head.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about the Fortnite chapters and seasons. We're going to talk about Spider-Man's shoes. We're going to talk about the Kendrick Lamar album. And we're going to talk about Pokemon TCG Pocket. Because that just seems to be a segment every week at this point.
Yeah. But fuck.
All right, cool.
Wait, what makes you think it's ending? Have they announced that it's ending, or just like...
At the beginning of this arc, not even the beginning of this arc, about like a month ago, Andy was like, yeah, this is it. This is the final battle. There's nothing else after this.
Like
it is over.
When
it
they
is
started
finished.
the 1,000 years, it's like, oh, final arc.
No, not like that. Like yeah, we about to wrap up, my boy. And they had the spotlight last week too, so that makes me think it could be. Who got it this week? Probably One Piece because it's back. Oh no, Kakurabachi. That's just been going hard.
It's just hard.
That's just been going. All of my like anything that I might have had against it, like it's they wrote through it, and I'm so here for it.
It's just hard.
I'm so here for it.
So is this going to be going on for a long time, or...
Nothing's going to be going on for a long time, Anton.
Right. It's like,
Like,
especially
Jumper's
the way things are paced.
We're looking at 3 years, kind of.
Right.
Like, if you're on your shit, you got about 3, maybe 4 years. How many? Because Sakamoto Days is at 192 chapters. Kagurabachi, that's at 59, which is pretty good for where it's at. Blue Box 175. Undead Unluck is at 233, and it's about to be cut. Akane Banashi 137. Mission Yozakura Family, that's at 153, which is also about to end. That's got like 3, maybe 4 chapters left.
It's crazy. Stuff is beginning and ending before it even gets a chance to get an anime adaptation.
That is crazy.
Mission Yozakura Family does have an anime adaptation. It's on
That
Hulu.
does, actually. Yes, it does.
It's on episode 24. I started watching it last week, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. It's nothing special, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get like a new, I guess, Naruto Bleach ever again, where it goes for a long time?
No. You don't get that kind of time.
Media
The
cycles are
X-Men will
just
kill
that
you.
fast.
Yeah,
The X-Men will kill you before you get to that point.
yeah. Because like, if Naruto came out today, it would have been canceled.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple
Yeah.
Crazy. It would have been canceled probably before we even got to the Chunin exam, because the whole reason he put in the Chunin exam because they're like, hey bro, that shit you want to do, sure, that seems cool, but no. Skip ahead a few years. Yeah, Bleach would have been canceled. One Piece honestly probably would have been canceled.
Yeah, if One Piece weren't already One Piece when the current regime took
Yeah,
over.
no, One Piece.
But
But
they're
also, like-
restarting One Piece.
The anime,
Yeah,
but not the manga.
Yeah.
Not the manga yet.
Actually, it might have got canceled because its gags were too good early on, which that's how a lot of series can stay relevant. Either you come through with the like crazy action in the beginning, like Kagurabachi, or you just have like really good gags, and you slowly weave in that action, like Sakamoto Days did. That shit started off pretty much as a gag manga.
Yeah.
And the gag was, this fat guy is super OP.
Heck, that's basically the entire shtick of One Punch Man.
Yeah.
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 All right, so Chris, are any of these piquing your fancy since Jujutsu Kaisen's over now and you gotta, like...
I don't know what I'm gonna read, but I have watched I guess, all the way up to episode 7 or 8, whatever the last episode on Hulu for Dandadan is.
Yeah, probably 8, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
8.
watched it since Thanksgiving, right? Because that's what threw me off this week was
No, I haven't
Thanksgiving
watched
being
it.
Thursday.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched it
'cause
since Thanksgiving.
we got episode 9 on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, I watched episode 9 and the newest episode of Bleach yesterday, or last night. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
That show's
Bleach,
lit.
man, just
Yeah, that shit was going hard. Like Bleach be fucking me up because you get a whole episode, and then it's like something happens, and then it's like the end credit. I'm like, wait, what?
right.
I was like, whoa, that was a full ass episode. God damn.
Oh man, that
But the amount of shit they covered, I'm like, wow, y'all.
the amount
kinda
of
crazy.
their whole foot they put into the animation just.
That shit is so hard, bro. This dude's up here like blowing holes into people from a sniper's nest with reishi bullets. That
It's like
shit.
this is actually my bow.
You know I got it on me. Oh man, yeah, it's been going down. Anton, I would like to revisit one of your statements where you said you don't like the opening. That opening's fire.
Yeah, it's definitely like growing on.
Growing on you.
I'm not saying
fire.
it's bad. It's a Bleach
It's-
opening. I'm not
it's
saying
Yeah.
it's just
fire.
like outright bad like My Hero. Some of My Hero openings.
Yeah. So like
But-
all the My Hero openings seem like they should be good, but then they're not.
Damn.
I think
But
the
yeah.
first opening from the last season was like the first good one in a while.
Hmm.
I feel like I've been watching My Hero, but I also can't think of like I can't call to mind any recent My Hero openings or endings. Because nothing's like as iconic as Dawn to Dawn or Bleach. Because
Yeah. I mean, shit. The Marshall opening from earlier this season,
Right.
which was also creepy nice.
Right.
I have the Creepy Nuts Essentials playlist in my Apple Music, and so
Yeah. JJK, of course, didn't miss with either one of those openings.
oh yeah,
No, they were
JJK
really cool.
openings like
Yeah.
and
Top
then
tier.
some of their closings are top tier. They had that one kind of generic one where they were like by the vending machine and all that. Like that was kind of like a generic ending, but like outside, all their openings special, like all of them.
Yeah. That song. The only thing is that song will never be the same after that that one episode.
Oh yeah, gets cut off by a gunshot. What is with like Shinzo Abe got assassinated with a homemade gun, and then all of
With the
all
thing
of a sudden, everything. fine.
with a doohickey. Shit, straight up out of Fallout. Yeah, it's wild.
But yeah,
You might hear my dog downloading new software in the background. We're getting the latest update.
Mhm.
Speaking of getting the latest
That's-
update, Fortnite got its new season earlier today, and
Cool.
so they had the finale event, which was Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Ice Spice, and Juice World concert, which was
Juice World?
yes, Juice World. The amount of Fortnite. First of all, they gave everybody who played Fortnite last season a free Juice World skin. And then they had, so he was one of the like iconic characters. So like Eminem
Yeah.
took over a location, Ice Spice took over a location, Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound was just the middle of the map.
Oh yeah, that's how you get the Crip Walk.
Yep, that is the Snoop Dogg emote. It is the Crip Walk.
Oh no.
What are they doing Fortnite.
Man.
They're trying to turn that shit into
They
GTA
not
5.
doing- what are they
They're
not
giving you
doing with
Jordans.
Yeah, honestly,
Crip walks.
I got the Jordans that were part of the Battle Pass last season. So now my Spider-Man will be wearing Jordans whenever.
Is it the Miles Morales Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Or you got Peter in it?
No, I
Hey,
don't.
hey,
do I
Miles,
have
look!
a Peter?
I
don't
got
think
some
I
Jordans.
Have. Oh no, I do have a Peter. This Spider-Man 0 points Peter.
Miles is like, Peter, those are Team Jordans. What are you doing?
It just automatically nerfs the cosmetic.
Peter, are those fusions? You have the Air Force One Jordan hybrids? Where'd you even get those?
You have green Air Force Ones on for some reason. It doesn't go with the fit at all.
At all. They always talk about the black Air Force Ones and the white Air Force Ones.
Think outside the box. You know, the Goblin.
Green Goblin got the foam posits on. Cannon, he's wearing foam posits.
Damn, Goblin really be up there with foam posits and a do-rag on. He really be
Hello, fellow kids.
With the 360 wave.
Right.
See, that's what Spider-Man PS5 was missing. PS4, PS5 was missing. Norman Osborn with the waves.
He didn't have a strip. He couldn't be a good goblin. He didn't have a strip.
They're saving that for the next game.
Yeah. That'll be like the helmet will break a little bit.
And Miles is yeah, you're seasick. He's swimming. He's swimming.
But yeah, the new Fortnite season is Demon Hunters, and it's entirely Japanese themed. They've brought back
Did
they brought
bring
back
in Demon
the
Slayer?
Not yet.
It's imminent though. You
Yeah.
heard it here first, y'all. Demon Slayer, Kaimetsu no Yaiba.
Yeah, it's Demon
Coming to
Hunters,
Fortnite.
and we don't know. Well, Godzilla's the big crossover for this season. Well, Godzilla and Big Hero 6.
That's
So,
a kaiju.
Yeah.
And that's a kaiju series. Those aren't demons.
Well,
They're monsters.
Baymax gets like a samurai fit, so I'm
Monsters.
guessing Baymax is going to be going after
Actually kind of hard. That's hard though.
demons. But there's like actual giant onis that spawn on the map and stuff. There's a lot going on in this season, especially like playing last season up until last night and then starting this season earlier today. There is definitely a lot more going on this season. Like they brought back dirt bikes. There's enough different kinds of shotguns now that you can. There are too many types of shotguns. There's like this new mask that lets you open like demonic rifts. I'm not 100% sure what it's done because I haven't used it to fight anybody yet. But yeah, it's so far like if you're a weeb, this is the most aesthetically. They brought back like the city and they improved the movement. So they added like wall scrambles, ledge jumps. They added a bunch of like more contextual parkour stuff. So now like when you jump off of something, you can hold jump right before you land to roll out of the jump. So they did a lot of that. We'll see how much that actually impacts because like playing Call of Duty this past week, the Omni movement, like I have not seen it utilized by like anybody really. Like you'll see somebody dive backwards out of a door and die. Like, so it's not exactly like, you know, MLG plays that I'm seeing with it just yet. But
It's a new mechanic. People got to learn how to use it, you know.
I mean, the game.
And also, how useful can it actually be? Like, there would be a cap on how useful it is because it's like.
I think the best part. Oh, sorry.
No. You're good. But it's just like you're diving out the way and shit, but Can you aim like that?
Yeah, that's like the
Yeah.
whole thing. Is like
You can.
It's
your
Tijuana.
movement and your
No,
aiming.
I don't mean
kind
like is it possible. I mean, can you, the
I mean, I
player?
don't do it.
I'm talking about you, the
necessarily.
player.
I'm bad at it.
I
Can the
can
player
do it
base do that?
when like sliding and stuff. Like my aim while sliding is good enough that I can like track a target while sliding sideways in front of them. So that works. But as far as like diving out a window backwards and trying to aim at somebody on a different floor of a building that I'm jumping out of, nah, probably not gonna work.
Hmm.
But so, Chris, you've been playing also. How have you been liking Black Ops 6 so far?
It's solid. I think they got all the fluff out of the way and they just stuck to what making a good Call of Duty takes. And like the Omni movement, yeah, sure, it doesn't like. I haven't seen anything like you said, but I don't think we are going to see anything because we're not. I guess skill
Right, we're
based
not
matchmaking
playing
is still
ranked.
a thing, so I'm not like going to be high up in the ranks. I'm going to be in with the casuals. Um, and so it's just I don't know. It's nice. I
I
actually
loaded
bought it
into
on
a game
PlayStation just to
just
not
to play with us.
just to play it in the living room. Yeah.
So, one of the interesting things with Call of Duty right now, well, it might have ended, but they had it a community kill. Like you needed however many billions of kills, and if you got 1,000 kills, you get a like drill that you could use as a melee
Pierces
Oh
the
weapon.
yeah.
heavens.
Wait, what'd you say, Madrid?
One more time.
A drill that pierces the heavens.
It's a drill
Jesus
that pierces
Christ.
dudes' throats. It's like I thought it was.
Is
Is it
I
like
made
a
the joke.
hand
Yo.
drill that you gotta like crank
Hey,
or
yo.
something?
No, it's like a
No,
little,
it's a regular electric drill that someone
Like a-
just runs by, stabs you in the throat, and you're dead.
Dang, just
So
tight
Yeah,
Black
there was
Ops
one match.
6 is The Last of Us Online, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Because, like, most of those operator skins look like they're ripped straight out of The Last of Us. The the brutality of the finishers and stuff, all of it is just like, oh, it's pulling you out in the third person and showing you getting assassinated with a baseball bat. Like, I'm like, this is real Last of Us coded right now.
It is brutal.
You know, some of the like celebrity finishers that I saw out of Warzone, like Kevin Durant had a fadeaway into a grenade drop on you. And I'm like, damn, this is kind of inspiring.
The one thing that kind of sucks with that is even though it's the same launcher and everything, and I think they're using relatively the same engine now so that they can all work in the same launcher.
Yeah.
None of the cosmetics from Modern Warfare 2 or 3 came forward. So there's not that much operator variety. There's not that many skins. There's not like no Nicki Minaj, no 21 Savage, no Gundam, no
Kevin
like,
Durant.
no Kevin Durant. The only thing we have is like the Equalizer, not the Equalizer. What's that dude's name?
Denzel Washington?
No, it's a white guy.
Oh, well, he's not the equalizer.
Black Ops 6.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely nothing equal about that.
No DEI here.
I just got that. Damn.
You hate to see it.
Why can't I
Yeah.
find this?
Oh, if you don't have it and you're on Steam, it is on sale.
Oh yeah, it's
Blops.
Blops is on sale.
Blops.
Actually, the Steam autumn sale is actually pretty good. SMT 5 is only $35.
Ooh.
Metaphor's down to 52.
Down the hill's down, I think, what, to 49?
the Replacer, not the Equalizer, the Replacer.
The Replacer. I never heard of her.
That sounds about right.
It's a him, but
I don't care.
well, yeah, the Replacer is like the one out of universe skin that exists currently. I mean, like there are zombie versions of campaign characters, but like as far as crossovers, there's a raccoon that has a skin, which is interesting, but you know.
That's not Rocket.
It's not.
The raccoon that has this count.
Yep. I'm
Like you're a
just looking
giant
through
raccoon?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's called the Raccoon Goon if you want to look it up. Oh, nope. That
I
is
do
not
not.
the right link.
I do not like
I don't
I'm not sure I like that.
Just dropping Pokemon card links instead of the Raccoon Goon. Let me see if I can just get. This is so MySpace coded. This is
Oh my
definitely somebody's
god.
profile picture on MySpace at some point in time.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah. Some good old boy you definitely
And it's
didn't
not
want to
even a
talk to.
raccoon. It's a dude wearing a raccoon mask, which is like it'd be at least interesting if like it were a man-sized raccoon, but it's just a man-sized man wearing a raccoon mask.
That's what I was thinking. Which is wild.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
But if you buy Black Ops 6, you still get Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. It's
Nope.
just a completely separate.
Nope.
I have Modern Warfare 2. I didn't buy
Are you
multiplayer.
Did you install Modern Warfare 2 and try and play the multiplayer?
Not on
Because
my
like for me,
PlayStation.
Modern Warfare 3 on PlayStation is like
Hold on, I got this through Game Pass. I might just have that shit for free.
on PC.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds like a possibility.
that makes more sense. Okay. Because I definitely didn't. There's no reason for me to download anything other than what I have to
you
on my
bought
PlayStation.
Modern Warfare 2 on PC before.
No, that was the other one. I never bought Modern Warfare 2. I bought Modern Warfare 2 on PlayStation,
That's really
but I
good.
didn't. I don't have it downloaded.
Because I know just right now all I have installed is Black Ops 6, but it gives me the option to install Modern Warfare 2 stuff. But when I like hover over Modern Warfare 3, it's like proceed to the PlayStation Store. So
Yeah.
I know for a fact I never bought Modern Warfare 3 and I don't have access to Modern Warfare 3. And Black Ops 6 I have just through the beauty of game sharing.
Nice.
Flops. Oh, that makes sense.
That's a good time. A good turn off your brain kind of shooting game.
Well, yeah, I mean between Fortnite and Call of Duty, like I've been shooting, and then Marvel Rivals is Friday, so
Oh yeah.
by the next time we record, we'll
yeah.
have an entirely new shooter in the rotation, and we'll see how it fares. I saw they added Wolverine because the launch trailer
Oh,
showed a
damn.
whole bunch
I-
of.
That's cool.
They've been adding people I ain't even know. I ain't even know it.
You'll be a little surprised.
They got a lot of the usual suspects. They haven't shown anyone too off the cuff, but
Just Jeff. Jeff would be the only like really off the cuff character.
Which is crazy because it's like it's Jeff.
Yeah, but I had no idea that who Jeff was or that Jeff even existed before Marvel Rivals. So
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. It's like the fact that Jeff hasn't broken out further than he did.
okay,
Crazy.
so 33 characters that are launching with the game. So we got
33.
Adam Warlock, Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain America, Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange, Groot, Hawkeye, Hela, Hulk, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Jeff the Land Shark, Loki, Luna Snow, Magic, Magneto, Mantis, Moon Knight, Namor, Penny Parker, Psylocke, Punisher, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man. Okay, what the hell? Okay. Thank you, ad on Forbes. That's amazing that you just want to play audio. Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Squirrel Girl, Star-Lord, Storm, Thor, Venom, Winter Soldier, and Wolverine. So, I mean, 33 characters out the gate, free to play.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because it seems like I hadn't seen Cloak and Dagger before. Of course, I did see
Cloak and
that
Dagger
they.
had a show.
Right, no, I'm saying like I hadn't seen that character in Marvel
in Marvel
Rivals.
Rivals.
Oh, right.
I
I
don't
think that was
think
another one that came with
I
the
don't think
announcement.
Squirrel Girl was on there either.
No, she was
Girl,
not.
girl.
Um, Winter Soldier, I remember they had like a promo for him, and I remember them talking about Psylocke.
Yeah, I think Psylocke was the last time we really brought it up on the show. Like,
Yeah.
was around when they announced Psylocke.
And of course, Wolverine. Okay, yeah, it's a nice little roster they got going.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'm here for it. I already know who I wanted to play based off of what I saw in the beta.
Yeah, just seeing it in action was. I'm still kind of upset that we never got a console beta,
Right, like what the fuck?
but you know, we're probably not the main audience for it. So we're gonna be playing it like crazy. It'll just be like Overwatch, where like they're doing all the stuff based on like tuning the game for a PC audience, even though it has a larger player base on console, most likely. But
Yeah. And then it gets to an esport. It's like, yeah, let's focus on not quite giving them what they want, but also not paying any attention to anybody in those lower elos either. So that everybody's pretty much miserable playing this game at all times. We're going to split the difference in the worst possible way.
Mm-hmm.
so
Online games for you.
That's
Yep.
what we have to look forward to. Love that.
okay,
I mean, I don't see Marvel Rivals going quickly into the trying to be an esport. So I could see it balanced towards fun a little bit longer.
well, it's
Yeah.
gonna be balanced towards juicing you for every penny you got because
I was going to say what characters are available.
Yeah.
I think all 33 are
The
like,
characters are free.
Yeah, I think
All of
it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Cosmetics.
Did they
Yeah,
say that and confirm it?
Yeah. That
Right.
was like their big thing. We made fun of Overwatch for not doing it.
I'll see when I
Wait.
load the game up.
Right.
We'll go from there. Because until then, whatever.
Yeah, all heroes unlocked and free to play at launch and beyond. They're not selling characters.
Wait, Overwatch never sold characters, right?
Oh,
They did once we got to Overwatch 2.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 just started
Oh.
the trend.
That's how they were selling battle passes.
Got
And then
it.
even after that, like if you hadn't played the season, they would try and sell you like the character with a pack of stuff so they could charge you more for the character than the character was worth.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
Yeah. So, you know.
Sounds about right.
I think they're free again. I think they went back.
No, they're free now. They went back. They went back.
That shit wasn't making them no money.
I mean, I'm surprised anything is making Overwatch money. It's going to be real dire and dark the second Marvel Rivals drops.
When was that Classics coming out?
Classic's already out.
Yeah.
It's a limited time mode that's running until like a day or two before Marvel Rivals drops.
Got it.
Yeah.
And Fortnite OG is coming back like permanently coming back the same day as Marvel
What the
Rivals.
fuck is Fortnite OG?
It's like OG Fortnite, like original weapons, original map,
What,
original.
what are we considering original? That's my thing. There's been so many versions of it. And it's like, is the version that I played around that time, is that considered OG or is it even older than that?
Probably because they didn't change up that much until chapter 2. And so I think it's just like all chapter 1 stuff.
Are we still on chapter 2?
No, we are on chapter 6. Something ridiculous. Let me make sure I'm right. But I remember seeing, like, with the new season dropping and me actually paying attention.
So there's seasons in chapters?
Yeah. There are multiple seasons per
Oh.
chapter.
Does it keep the same continuation of seasons, or they
No,
start over like
They
with
start
each
so
chapter?
it'll be chapter 3, season 1.
Oh.
I gotcha. About how many seasons are in a chapter?
That's a real good question.
You're the Fortnite expert. You got to answer all these questions.
It's a
So
very
we're
valid
You're supposed
on
to
question.
know it off
chapter
the top.
6, season 1. So I guess the season that ended. Wait, no, hold on.
Got this.
Chapter 6, season 1. So that last one would have been chapter 5,
Mm-hmm.
season. What number? Let's see. Everything I'm seeing is just. Okay, last season.
So is it like new chapters every year, every couple years?
Is the chapters when they like completely destroy everything and do some crazy shit?
Well, they did change up a lot. Let's see.
Make the world go into a wormhole or whatever.
Now I gotta disable ad block because .esports doesn't want to let me look at
Damn,
these.
they're
ads.
down bad for that little fucking 2 cents for the fucking ads.
Right?
Amen.
Like, goddamn, that's the problem with the internet now.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not exist without ads for shit that people are not going to click on? They don't fucking care.
Got to make the site work worse for it too.
Yeah.
Why is your
Oh my
site slow?
god.
Tracking
Oh,
information.
IGN, it has been terrible. I've been using IGN's guides, and I
Mhm.
guess this guide came out before they switched over to wikis, but the fucking Legends of Arceus guide is almost unusable. All the images are like a pixel large, because I
Yeah.
guess when they resized everything, they just screwed it. All right.
It's so bad. Like it
It
makes
is.
you not want to use those sites or those guides, which a lot of times
Polygon
I'm
is
gonna
a
thug it out.
Polygon isn't super egregious, but I mean, there's
All
a
right.
few ads right here.
So between 2017 and 2019, there were 10 seasons of Fortnite that would have been Chapter 1. Then Chapter 2 started, let's see, October 2019 and ran 8 seasons, which ended in 2021. Chapter 3, Season 1 started December 2021 and ran for 4 chapters, ending in December 2022. So chapter 4, December 2022, ran for 5 chapters technically, because that was the first time. The last part of that was the first time they brought back Fortnite OG. So that would have been. Oh no, that's the beginning of chapter 5. So chapter 4 had 4 seasons, and chapter 5 had 5 seasons, and then we're on chapter 6, season 1, which started
So-
December 1st, 2024.
So it seems like as they went on, they've made them shorter and given it to you in about like a year and some change, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, you could tell early on, the first 10 weren't considered a chapter. So
Yeah,
I thought
for
chapter 2 would have been it releasing out of early access. Like that would have been because I was playing around
Game's
the time
never leaving
chapter
early
2.
access.
I think it has. I think they've taken the tag off just real quietly. There definitely was no big celebration.
They didn't
of-
announce it. You know, it's just like it's a stealth thing. You know.
But now the
Yeah.
loading screen no longer says early access up at the top. So
But hey, y'all got the game, bro. Just whatever. But if we do decide to turn the servers off to take it
they're not going to
offline,
multiverses this shit.
No.
no, they make too much fucking money to do that.
I mean, they took the game straight up offline when they ended
Yeah,
the
now
season.
now there's like more fancy premium currency in it bullshit. The character acquisition is worse. Like, apparently that game's struggling.
Fortnite?
Multiverses.
Oh, yeah.
But
Multiverse.
it could be the fighting game of the year. What are you talking about?
Right, yeah. It's nominated at the Game Awards.
It must be doing great.
I know
It
what I
must
said.
be at the pinnacle of gaming.
Gotta be.
It's got to be. It was nominated by a selection of peers and industry analysts and experts in the field. It can't be down bad.
And they only had 2 organizations that no longer existed on the judges list up until like a week ago.
Yeah, like come on.
Damn.
Because they had What's Good
Did
Games
not
and
know
Game
that.
Informer, and neither of those exist in 2024.
Yep.
Or they both ended
Whoa.
over the course of 2024.
Anymore. So when did the voting take place?
Right.
Did they send an email? Somebody was just checking, like, what the? We got a new email. I guess I got time. I could go.
You know, I could
maybe.
just write in Multiversus for best fighting game and walk away.
Not saying they're directly responsible, but you know,
Right.
what's up?
All right, so while we're talking about Game Awards nominated games, Pokemon TCG Pocket, it's been a big week for the game. We got a new event with new promo cards.
Is that fire event over?
I
Yes.
believe so. Yeah, I think the
Okay.
only event going right now is the Venusaur event until we get the first expansion in.
Because I
This month.
definitely didn't see those free pulls anymore, and I'm like, man, fuck. I need another Charmeleon. Just one more. Just one more.
If I could pull another Vulpix, I'd be so happy. This game is pissing me off.
Oh, well, whatever trading comes, I got you.
Oh yeah,
Thank
I almost definitely have an extra Vulpix somewhere. But so I think last week we talked about me going for the immersive Mew card, and to get that you got to do the original 150. And at the time, I think I was missing like 10 cards or so, or like under 10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
So now my list, I've gotten it down to where I'm only need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
Do you need a Pinward? Or how about a Bisharp?
Both classic examples of the original 150.
A main Seiko or whatever? Need one of those?
So the 6 cards that I need now are Flareon, Alakazam, Muck, Weezing, and Snorlax.
Dog, I have all of those except Snorlax.
I have.
I mean, at this point, like, because I was missing Beedrill, got Beedrill, was missing Moltres, got Moltres, was missing Magneton, got that, so...
Have you been pulling from the corresponding packs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm using the, spreadsheet thing that's pinned to the Pokemon channel in the Discord. And so, and then Wonder Picks. I got Beedrill from a Wonder Pick because somebody just innocently drew a Beedrill, and it was only like 1 or 2 Wonder Energy to pull it because it wasn't like a full art.
Yeah, it wasn't a special pack at all. That's the best when you're just looking for some bullshit and somebody just has a bullshit pack.
Yep. I mean, people are going to get those things anyway.
And if I'm really mad, you're not getting the things. Like if they hold me so bad, I'm not gonna thank you.
Nah, I'm gonna thank anyway. Let's just here's your little shot.
Right, it's not your fault that I picked bad.
But also,
I mean,
fuck you.
I understand that completely. But like, come on. It's your fault. Not mine. Not the game's. It's your fault. You should have pulled 2 of what I needed to increase my chances. And then if I fail, then
Hey, Madrid, you can check the Wonder Picks and see if that Mewtwo I just pulled is there. Now that I think about it, now that we're just talking about Wonder Picks.
I mean, if that does happen, Honestly, at that point, I would have so many pack points that I could use for something else because I've been hoarding them for Mewtwo.
I'm currently, let's see how many pack points I'm up to. I'm up to 85 again, so all the cards that I'm missing require 150 pack points, so it's good that I was able to get 3 of them without spending any pack points. But yeah, I'm 6 cards away from having the original 150, getting that immersive Mew. Oh, it's not an EX, but there's a new Mewtwo promo. It
Yeah.
might be for the premium pass.
It is for the premium pass.
Okay, so yeah, I might
Yes.
I mean, I
get
got
the
a
premium pass in the next couple weeks.
Pick
I got
that
a
up
Mewtwo,
today.
so-
Did you
'Cause I
do
still-
your free trial today?
I'm still on my trial.
Okay.
I haven't done my free trial yet.
So yeah, it's not an EX, but if you just want a Mewtwo,
I mean,
I
I
mean,
got one.
I did it so I could get the goodies out of the premium mission pack because I was like, oh, all this shit is done. Let me just gimme.
I was trying to check, but I was in the middle of like a promo battle, so I just got to finish them off real quick. I don't care if I have to sacrifice my Arcanine to do it.
I'm glad I got the Venusaur out of the new event. But I'm definitely going to try and get all the other promo cards because I have the Haunter, I have the Onyx.
Hunter.
Let's see. It's good that we've already gotten like a good amount of promo cards. Let's see. So Venusaur, Greninja, Haunter, Onyx, and Jigglypuff. So all I need is Greninja and Jigglypuff.
Ooh. Damn, I just dropped the rare all 3 tails. No benefit. Hate that for me.
Luckily, that Venusaur that you're battling in the promo event needs to flip coins, and it was just getting horrible luck against me earlier. So I was able to at least steamroll my way all the way through to the end. But I've done 7 out of the 14 challenges available, so I'm definitely going to be going back when my energy recharges to try and get that Jigglypuff, try and get that Greninja, you know. I'm pretty sure if the Greninja has the same effect as the current one, I could definitely use another one in my water deck.
Mhm.
Because Water Shuriken, I think it just lets you do...
It's 20 damage, bench Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let that shit rip.
Yeah, there's a Greninja Starmie build that's pretty good.
Ooh.
And I
Or
did just get that
Staryu.
Starmie EX.
That Starmie goes crazy for how little energy it needs.
Yeah, and I
Right.
think it's nothing on the retreat, so it's
Right? 2 energy,
Mhm.
70 damage, free retreat.
Mm-hmm.
you might as well go ahead and stack 2 of them hoes.
Might as well.
Might as well.
I mean, if you're running anything in your deck, you should be stacking 2 of them hoes. That's
Mhm.
just, you need that consistency.
Right.
Up them odds of pulling the right card.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was super glad to get another Arcanine EX. So having the 2 immersive Charizard EXs has made my Charizard Arcanine deck go crazy. I still don't have a Moltres EX, so it can't go as crazy as it needs to. But
Yeah.
Bro, I literally have 2 right here, right now. There's one in my hand and one on the bench that's about to die.
Doop.
I'm
It
gonna have to
survived.
thug it out with this Rapidash until I can draw a fucking Charizard.
all right, so while we're on it,
Mhm.
just Pokemon in general, I beat Pokemon Legends Arceus. Or
Yay.
at least like the core game.
Let's go.
I got a message from Arceus himself telling me to complete my Pokedex. So,
He sent you a DM.
yep.
God sent you.
Arceus really did just kidnap a child, throw her back in time, and then wiped her memory, told her nothing.
And then, like, just let me get discriminated against because of all of this shit. Like, it's like,
There
hey,
we go.
you're new
Big
here. The sky's
Charizard.
fucked up. It's your fault. We're gonna banish you from the worst part of the game. That the reason I beat it is because I had to muscle through. I got my Sliggoo to the level that it would need to evolve into Hisuian
Your
Gudra.
what?
It's Gumi, Sliggoo, Gudra.
I hate all of that.
But I was doing a team of just Pokemon with Hisuian form, so I had like Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Lilligant, Hisuian Samurott, Typhlosion, Decidueye. So I was just kind of like, well, Typhlosion got taken out the team. Typhlosion isn't like used on the team whatsoever.
That is that freaky Typhlosion.
Sweet. That's a
Just
nice
a-
Arcanine.
That is the one who did it.
Just a regular Arcanine.
Yeah, that is the
That
one
got
that
me
allegedly in the cut lore did it. But so I got my Sliggoo to the level where it would need to be raining for it to evolve. And Legends Arceus has a good system. If like the conditions are met for it to evolve, it'll like you can just go in the menu and evolve it.
Mhm.
Unlike other games where like if you trade something like 9 levels over where it's supposed to evolve, like in any other game you would need to level up one more time to get it to evolve, but in that game you can just go in the menus and manually tell it evolve.
Evolve. Dun, 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 dun.
Does its little evolve dance, it plays its little song, and
Well, like it's weird because like these are more like primitive evolutions. So
They just
the
rip themselves out of their
animation's
skin.
different. It's weird, like the new animation, because it's like they form a thunderstorm around themselves.
Oh, so they don't want to show us anything. They're just like, yeah, don't look. Don't look, I'm shy. And then they come back and they evolve.
I wish I could find just like a GIF of the evolution. But yeah, so I beat Legends Arceus, but the reason I beat it with my team completely under level for what I was doing was because I wanted to evolve my Gudra, but towards the end of the game, when you're banished from the village, the sky's fucked up, so it can't rain.
Oh.
So like I was in an area that had a 25% chance of rain, and I kept doing the thing to advance time to be like, all right, I'm going to check every day and hope, like it's supposed to be a 1 in 4 chance. But after doing it like 20 times, I'm like, wait a minute. The sky's fucked up. It's not going to rain. So I had to go and beat the game to unfuck the sky. It's like the Final Fantasy 16 problem. Like in Final Fantasy
You mean
16,
any JRPG?
Yeah.
Once you make it to the end game, you know, because the world has changed.
So, yeah, I mean, that Elden Ring.
Yeah. Final Fantasy VI is one of the earliest occurrences of that.
But yeah, so beat the game, found out. So I think last time I said I sided with the Diamond Clan, and that was going to give me regular Dialga and Origin Palkia. Turns out when you catch Origin Palkia, it just turns back to regular ass Palkia. So it doesn't even matter.
That is.
What? So do you
Yeah.
just not get to have the origin versions? Of
Apparently
those?
not. Because I can't transfer Origin Palkia. Because when shiny hunting Origin Palkia in Pokemon Go, not Origin Palkia, Origin Dialga, when shiny hunting it, I got one that was just like pretty much completely garbage. It was 2 stars, didn't have the
Mm-hmm.
adventure effect,
Mm-hmm.
was low CP. Like it just was not a good origin Dialga. So I'm like, oh, cool. I'll transfer this to Pokemon Home. It is the only occurrence of like a Pokemon not being favorited, not being shadow, not like meeting any of the restrictions like that have prevented me from putting Pokemon in Pokemon Home before. Like you
Mhm.
just can't put Origin, Dialga, or Palkia into Pokemon Home at all. So I guess there are Pokemon you can battle against. It's just you can never have that form of those Pokemon. Even though Giratina, you can have in its origin form, no problem.
You know, it'd be that
I
way.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
I really don't know how that game works to Calvin's
Isn't
point.
that the origins though? So why wouldn't it stay in the origin form if that is the origin?
Well, the origin
Is it
form
because you're
was
from the future?
well. So the Dialga, you were able to subdue it before it turned. Well, in my playthrough, because I sided with the Diamond Clan,
Hmm.
I met with Uzi, Azelf, and Me Spirit and got the red chain and used the red chain to subdue Dialga. And I caught it just in an Ultra Ball. Like it started the battle through an Ultra Ball and it just worked. So I was like, cool, this is like I'm under level for this, but it works. And then
That was
Palkia, because you didn't have a red chain, like Palkia showed up in its origin form, and you
hmm
didn't actually technically battle it. You did the like third person shooting mini game that you do when you fight the totem Pokemon. So like over the course of the game, I think there are 5 totem Pokemon, and you basically get into a third person, like you have a dodge roll and you are holding L2 and hitting R2 to throw like these bags of like whatever to subdue the Pokemon. So when fighting Palkia, that's all I did. I didn't, and then I used the origin ball that we made through our knowledge of the red chain. And so, yeah, now I'm going through and I am working on completing all the requests because one of the requests just gave me a shiny Ponyta, so that was cool.
That is cool.
So I'm going through and doing all of those. The story, of course, there are like story missions to get Shaman, Darkrai, Heatran, Cresselia, like all the shit ton of legendaries that there are in Gen 4. There's even an Amorous, which is it's crazy that they introduced an entirely new legendary in Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
But luckily, I have Thundurus, Tornadus, and Landorus in Pokemon Home, so if I need to transfer them, so far I've been waiting to transfer my versions of Pokemon into Legends Arceus until I've caught them in Legends Arceus. Just
Hmm.
so I don't like inadvertently fuck something up, you know? They're like, oh, because you already have a Giratina, we're not going to let you catch Giratina. I don't want any weird shit like that happening. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
but yeah, what I'll say is Legends Arceus is up there. It's the most Monster Hunter a Pokemon game has ever been. And I really appreciate it for considering it came out the same time as Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. This is a way better version to encounter the Sinnoh region,
Yeah.
even though
Yeah,
it's
fair.
Hisui back then. And they called Arceus the Great Sinnoh. So yeah, when they're like the Great Sinnoh is speaking to me, and
I don't
still
want no
needs
damn
voice
Pokemon
acting. Like
to
so
me.
many moments in this game would have
Yeah.
just been way better if they were voice acted. But
Hmm.
you know, hopefully Legends does
They
that.
got more than enough money for it. They're just not They're just not doing it. I don't want to call them lazy. I don't think that's what it is. I think
Yeah,
they just don't want to do it. Like
it's like maybe they didn't think about it, but it's like it's really a glaring omission when
voice
even
acting.
Yeah.
they could at least do like grunts or something. Yeah, they could
I'm
do.
saying that's just an RPG tradition that needs to die. I feel the same way about a lot of the stuff in SMT. Like this,
It would have been better if it was voice acted.
right? And the game has voice acting in it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you say that about every Atlas game, though. You just said that about Metaphor. Like, there were points where it wasn't voice acted that really should have been.
No, Metaphor is jarring. Persona 3 Reloaded is fully voice acted.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, for
Even
the
though,
most
like,
part.
the shit doesn't matter. Like, you're just cooking with Yukari, and then next thing you know, it's like, she's, like, telling you, I don't know. It's just, it's
So
crazy.
you got a
The scenes
girlfriend?
that are, right. I'm like,
You want one? Huh?
I want to cook better for you. I'm like, why? I mean, you mean for us, right? As a family?
Let me make you this same old chicken saute. She's definitely going. Yukari's the type to Alfredo pasta you to death. We got chicken Alfredo pasta. We got shrimp Alfredo pasta. We got salmon Alfredo pasta. We got some mix of chicken, shrimp, and Alfredo.
It's better than
Salmon
Fuka.
pasta.
She is actively trying to kill you with her food.
Yeah. She's so sweet. She doesn't need to cook.
No, yeah.
It's cook.
I got you, girl. It's gonna be okay.
You might be better off with fucking
The only person more dangerous in
The
the
robot
kitchen
cooking.
than Fuka is Yukiko from 4. That is the only person as
True.
dangerous in the kitchen.
Yukiko is seriously dangerous in the kitchen. They had to oh no. They didn't censor the food. That's Link. Like in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, if you cook something that's like completely inedible, it'll literally like pixelate the like image of the food. Like everything
it's
else
so
has, like,
offensive.
very-
He will kill himself eating that food
That is hilarious.
if you're not careful. Yeah. It gives me KTO Hitman Reborn vibes. The big sister that couldn't cook. She had the poison cooking.
Oh,
It's called dubious food.
Dubious.
dubious.
Just give me the doobies. I don't need OS or food.
It's too gross. The flavor text is too gross to even look at. A bizarre smell. Wait, hold on. I need to look at this image bigger.
Hey yo. Do not let him cook.
Oh yeah, that looks gross.
I feel like
Dubious
they
food.
just posted something, but I don't know where.
You put it in the cheesy
That
channel.
is a really weird spot for me to have put that.
It's a strange place to put that.
It's
Yeah.
dubious. Just no context in the main channel of the Discord. There's some dubious food. Not even in the food channel.
Well, if you watch this, you'll know.
Alright, shouts out to the live viewers.
Yeah.
Alright, so the last thing we have on the notes for the week is that Kendrick dropped.
Mhm.
So
Kendrick did
Shadow
drop.
dropped, and I was just at work and happened to look at Instagram, and it's like, new Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, ah, shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
one of the group chats was like, Kendrick
Yeah.
dropped.
Shout out to Chase because
I was like, wait, he dropped? Like you do
Just
like a song?
the whole album.
It looks like an album. Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking that shit's a
It
banger,
bops.
dude.
Yeah.
It's a
It
banger.
slaps.
It does kind of give me the like the overly dedicated or the untitled unmastered kind of vibe to it just a bit. It
Mhm.
could also be that now he's doing his own thing. He's not on the label anymore.
Mhm.
He just has the creative freedom to put out shit whenever he wants, however
Yeah.
he wants. So
Mhm.
this could just be like a newer model for him.
Yeah. It was definitely a little more raw than his more well put together
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But I think his less put together things, I think Untitled Unmastered is probably my favorite Kendrick project, like overall.
Yeah, and you could tell like a
Mhm.
lot of those were like Lucy's, some shit that he like worked on and didn't quite fit the album in and of
Right.
itself, or it was something
Yeah.
he was making in that same like mode or mindset,
Yeah.
which made it was fun. But it's also like what songs I like off of there, like I don't know, like track 2 or some shit, which is like track
All
4
of
on
them.
the album, Untitled 2, like.
Right, he needs to go back and do what Childish Gambino did with Ada Vista and like actually
Yeah.
name all the songs.
Yeah, yeah. Just make our life easier, please.
Please and thank you.
I don't have that type of memory. It's not. It's not as special enough for me to be
Right.
interested to remember it.
It'd be Untitled whatever and then the date.
Now, like if it was Bleach chapter, baby, baby, hold my hand. Like I would remember that. Makes perfect sense. A giant baby eats a giant hand.
So apparently Untitled 2, 6, 23, 2014 is the #1 most played song.
Yeah.
And Untitled 7, 2014 through 2016 is the second highest played song off the album. So
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
it's hilarious that that's just a year range. Everything else has like a specific date. This is just like, oh yeah, over the course of 2 years. Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there. But yeah, no, this album is definitely dope. It adds to my like just the general aesthetic of the year, like the dark kind of monotone albums that have been dropping this year, like Dark Times, Vince Staples,
Chromacopia,
Tyler,
Yeah.
both of the future well shit, the 2 future albums and mixtape
Mm-hmm.
all kind of fit that same like that same vibe. Blue Lips
Yeah.
by Schoolboy Q.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. Why Lord?
Woo! Woo! That's an album that came out this
And they're
year.
all
That's the album.
bangers of an album.
Fucking bangers. Like it's exciting. The West Coast is definitely
Oh yeah.
it's definitely like run rap this year. And honestly,
Yeah.
the South has been held down by the ladies. Like Meg,
Yeah.
Glorilla, Lotto, Flo Milli, like they kept the South afloat. And then, of course, Future
Yeah.
the GOAT. But yeah, like the GNX, it's fucking fire. Like I love Squabble Up. And I
Yeah.
never watched the They Not Like Us video, so I didn't know that snippet was from that video. I just heard that snippet everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was listening to the album and it came out, I was like, oh, this is that snippet. This is what it's from. And then it's like
Mhm.
it goes past that part. And it's like, oh no, this song is funky as fuck. Yeah. It's dope.
Kendrick
what he's
took a
doing.
snippet from a music video and actually released it?
Oh my god.
Right?
It is harder. And then he made a video out of the snippet that was in the video.
Mm-hmm.
That's just fire. It's super duper West Coast too.
Yeah.
With like the features and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can hear the Cali in these niggas' voices. Like
That's
you
true.
know, you don't even have to ask where they're from.
He also got like I forget her name, but she's like in a mariachi band to sing on 3 of the songs.
Oh,
on
yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's pretty. I mean, to represent all
That's
of
some
California
West
in your
Coast,
album.
and
That's
that
pretty
is
dope.
some West
Yeah.
Coast
Yeah.
shit right there.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. It is
So,
sick.
It's definitely been sick. Shit, Chromacopia too. I know we didn't really talk
That
about
album's
that,
really
but
good.
he's got the perfect cell hair and the Tyler the Creator face mask.
Right. I'd say,
And this
just
is like
because-
some of the most transparent he's been like on the album
Mhm.
too.
yeah, it's a really good album, and I'll say like the transparency's nice, but it's also like, considering "Call Me If You Get Lost" was one of those albums you could just play anytime, anywhere. This
Mhm.
is not like
That album.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chromacopia is like a great album, but
It's got
not a put it on in the car at any random time to any random song and you'll be
It's
fine.
just right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely it's definitely got some levels to it, some layers. It hits in some different spots. Like, that transition from Like Me to Balloon.
Hmm.
Judge Judy as a song, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Jane, like
I think he listened to what was it, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and was like, "I want to do an album like that.
He
I've made
said
my pop records."
that's what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah, he was like, "I've made my pop records. I want to do something that's that raw and like open." And there you go,
at least
Chromacopia
he
comes.
refrained from having Kodak Black on there. That would have been the
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Yeah. You can't call somebody out for being an abuser and actively work with abusers.
Yeah,
That is a little jarring, but Kendrick is also talking about how he's flawed. So,
yeah,
and that's a pretty human thing, right? Contradicting yourself.
it's true.
the duality.
The duality.
All right. Well, has anybody played anything this week? I know a
I'm,
bunch of games I dabbled with.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just grinding through Metaphor. Like I'm
Yeah.
at the point where I'm trying to get everybody's special archetype, and there's like 3 dragons and 3 towers before like towards the end of the game, and I'm fighting the second dragon. And I attempted it right before the podcast just to see what I should have my build like. And it seems like he repels fucking everything.
Oh.
So repels suck because you lose your whole turn once something repels, and if you're strong enough, you're going to kill yourself. So you're going to kill yourself, lose all your turns, and that was their turn. And he seems to do like ailments, so like poison,
Oh
hex,
yeah.
and shit like that. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to change up my build and my strat.
So do
Yeah.
you know what comes after the third tower and the third dragon?
No,
Oh, okay.
no
Have you
idea.
spoiled it for yourself?
Oh yeah, I listened to a spoiler cast because I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
I'm definitely not like
Oh,
gonna play
yeah.
this anytime soon,
Yeah, I
and I'll
saw kind of funny
forget
was
this.
doing the spoiler cast, so I
Yep.
didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're doing a spoiler cast.
Yep.
I'll pop back
Yep.
over to this when I'm done.
Yeah,
Right.
it definitely is like when you're all the way done. Because there were things they
Mhm.
talked about that
Mhm.
everybody on that podcast beat the game, but not everybody on the podcast knew some of that stuff. So
Yeah. I figured there's something like that. So I can't. Where I'm at, I have like maybe 8 or 9 days left, and I still have to go do the final dungeon. So I'm setting myself up to have to do that in one day. So I gotta beat this dragon here and now. So I might have to run through a couple more times, level up a few more archetypes, and definitely rotate my build to where I can be okay with getting status effects, so I can heal through it, figure it out. Because with the team I had in, I probably wouldn't have been able to heal those people when I need to. But it is clutch. Once you pretty much have what you need, you can just fight through it. And like once you see what all his weaknesses are, you can just restart the fight, and it'll keep all the weaknesses highlighted. So it's like you didn't burn that MP, HP, lose
Yeah.
people, whatever. So I'm gonna be all right. I just kind of got to lock in and do it.
Yeah.
And then there's
Okay.
one more after that, which is like, I know for sure he does fire because they're like, yeah, do the other 2 dragons first because they'll give you fire resistant armor. So
Nice.
looking forward to
Yeah.
getting through it.
well, yeah. Let me know after you do the thing after the third dragon.
Cool.
Because just like knowing you and Did you? Are any of the dragons you're fighting right now named Et, by any chance?
Et? No. The first one I fought was the like Devourer of Nations, and then I'm currently fighting the Devourer of Worlds, I think.
Okay. Well, maybe Et is like. There's something that with
That
the
I think that is a dragon that you fight in one of the dungeons. Um, or it's the dragon that you summon with Yufa. I don't
it's
remember.
probably it's probably one you fought earlier on. Um,
Because I think that's just the fire dragon. Um, that's with Yufa, the summoner.
well, yeah, I'd like to see hear from you post beating the game with the
Mhm.
context of the spoiler cast, because that was like, even as somebody who hasn't played the game, the mind blowing revelation around Et was like Atlas was really in their bag when they made this game.
Hmm. Does playing the spoiler cast have you more interested, or watching the spoiler cast have you more interested to go play the game?
Yes, but like I was interested, but I still don't see it like time, energy, any of that wise, like having anywhere to go between now and the end of the year, and it'll definitely be on sale for the Game Awards sale,
Yeah, that's true.
and so like
Hmm.
yeah, I'll wait until I am in the mood for a JRPG and probably have that be the JRPG because like I skipped Dragon Quest. Uh, I've really just been playing Fortnite and Call of Duty and Pokemon. And so like I'm in a Pokemon slash shooter mode. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, because I would say it's if you're in for a JRPG, it is probably one of the better ones to play right now.
Yeah.
yeah, and Legends Arceus is JRPG light enough that it's a third person shooter in a lot of aspects. So
That's why they're so upset about Power World. We're making our first person shooter slowly, and when Zaw drop, you know,
I'm so ready for Zal.
yeah, same.
So ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two Zaws.
Pizza. All right. So, Jalen, Chris, either you play anything of note this week? Get into any shenanigans?
I've been playing, just going back and forth between Silent Hill 2 and Persona 3. Try to beat it before,
Game of the
at
year.
least, yeah, before the end of the year. Silent Hill 2 has hands at the point to where I'm at, and I'm dying a lot. I'm trying not to go down to easy mode just to like run through it, because I'm already almost at the end of the game. I don't want to just lose that Steam trophy for going down to easy. In Persona, I'm about to be at New Year. I'm like, the next day I'm about to play is New Year's, so I'm about to get to that fight with that one kid. Or have to kill, or make a decision or whatever.
Oh yeah, Ryuji.
Yeah, with Ryuji. But yeah, that's only where I'm at. Bouncing back, trying to finish up games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about done with Shadow the Hedgehog, so I'll probably be starting on Metaphor in the next week.
Nice.
Did you see the Sonic 3 movie trailer?
Yes. Yes, it's gonna be peak. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's kind of
It really is.
crazy.
yeah.
And I watched the Sonic movie for the first time. I think it was this year. Because what, they put it on Netflix or something? I finally watched it.
I think it was on Hulu. Like it was just randomly on Hulu.
Mhm.
Maybe. And I watched most of the second movie on a flight. I just didn't get to finish it. It was cool.
Yeah.
So this one, I'd probably go to theaters to see it. Maybe I could.
I do want to go and see the Oonga Boonga of Gladiator 2.
I
I
wanna
heard
see
it
Gladiator.
wasn't good.
The first one wasn't like, I mean, it was great for the time, I guess, but it was
No,
just a
even
bunch of
then it
people
wasn't
fighting
that
each other.
great. But then Russell Crowe starts acting his ass off for like 5 minutes, and then you're
Yeah,
just
that's true.
fuck, this is a good movie. That's the
Yeah.
first Gladiator.
Yeah.
The first Gladiator is pretty sick. Because
Yeah.
I mean, it also has Joaquin Phoenix. So.
Oh,
Like there are
Yeah.
parts of Gladiator where you're like, damn, they don't make
It's-
movies like this. And then the
It's
other
just long as fuck. too.
that's what it
the
is.
thing.
It is long as fuck.
A
right.
movie like that don't need to be long as fuck like that. And Gladiator 2, I heard it would have been better if it wasn't Gladiator 2.
If it was just
Like something else.
Romans fighting one.
Mortal Kombat with a C. Coliseum Warriors, type shit.
You know?
And I did start watching the Lara Croft Tomb Raider Netflix anime thing,
Mhm.
and it's not terrible so far. Like,
Nice.
it actually makes sense
Good.
that it's nominated for the Game Awards Best Adaptation because,
Well, there was nothing else for them to put in there.
right, they had to fill out the category. But
That's true.
at least they put something,
Nominate
decent.
Devil May Cry is not even out yet.
No,
don't care
they
what it's gonna be
nominated
like.
Arcane, and Arcane wasn't fully out.
Finished Arcane yesterday.
What do you think?
Or maybe it was Friday. It was I see what people were saying about like the story of the season. Cause it goes there's like 4 different storylines and arcs, and it takes place over like that limited amount of episodes on it, like, and they were kind of conjoined and then disjointed, and then they kind of brought it back in together towards the end, shoehorning it in.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't necessarily nail like
No, not at all.
branching those out and
The
bringing them all back
animation on it though
together.
was nuts.
So yeah, it's that style over substance of.
Yeah.
So did you see the effect that was wild? That every time it was on screen, that I was.
I'm guessing it's like Victor shit.
Yeah, well, Victor and Jace.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hey, man, you're my homeboy.
He's
Yes,
like, I
you're
am the universe's
also-
homeboy now.
You're also my homeboy. Come on, bro. Let's make them touch.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo!
And with that, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com.
Oh,
I'm
man.
Anton6 at 3X's on Blue Sky. Chris, where can people find you?
You can actually find me on Blue Sky at Chef and Chris.
Turn
Hey,
up. We got him, boys.
we got
Yeah.
him.
All right, Madrid, where can people find you?
And you can find me at Frank Motion on Blue Sky.
And Jalen?
Like, you know the rest.
With Bishop on the internet.
All right, this has been a Know It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. And the descriptions are written by AI. Until next time, keep it cheesy.